of you out there, wherever you are seeing this video from, you're welcome to Omashane, and you are most welcome to our analysis of the poem Funeral Blues. And this is lesson 5 on the poem Funeral Blues by W.H. Auden. In this lesson, we'll closely examine lines 9 to 12, focusing on the metaphor that describes the disease as the speaker's entire world, and how this metaphor reflects the personal nature of the speaker's loss. We will also discuss the use of accidental and its role in expressing grief. By the end of this lesson, you will have a deep understanding of the personal aspect of loss in these lines, the metaphors used to describe the disease, the speaker's overwhelming grief, and all. We're going to see them, and we'll explore how the use of accidental emphasizes the speaker's emotional turmoil. And of course, these are the key themes for today's lesson, and they include metaphor, accidental, direction, grief, emotional fragmentation, and love impermanence. These concepts are central to understanding how Auden conveys the depth of the speaker's loss in lines 9 to 12. In lines 9 and 10, the speaker uses powerful metaphors to express how integral the disease was to their life. He was my north, my south, my east, and my west, my working week, and my Sunday rest. No, these metaphors describe the disease as the speaker's entire world. If you are the north, it means that you turn this way, you see him. You turn this way, you see him. You turn backward, you see him. You turn frontward, you see him. You look forward, you see him. Like every way, like the disease occupies the speaker's entire world. That is it. And this indicated every direction the speaker turned, like I just said. They saw the person. The mention of working week and Sunday rest shows how deeply the disease was woven into both the speaker's daily life and moments of relaxation, making this loss feel all-encompassing. Like every aspect, you're working, he's there. You're relaxing, he's there. You turn this way, he's there. You turn that way. Like it's just everywhere. So, and it is in this stanza we get to understand why the speaker actually demands public recognition. Now let's look at the disease as the speaker's word. The speaker's use of directional metaphor highlights how the disease acted as their guide and compass. No wonder the sun will not be needed later on, and the stars, because their direction is gone. Now, and it highlights how by describing the disease as north, south, east, and west, the speaker reveals that they derive a sense of direction and purpose from this person. This integration of the disease into every aspect of life, from work to rest, emphasizes the speaker's profound sense of loss, as they now feel empty and without guidance. In line 11, the speaker continues to express the central role of the disease. My noon, my midnight, my talk, my song. The use of accidental here, which omits conjunction, creates a rapid, breathless effect, reflecting the speaker's deep emotional involvement with the disease. So, listing of noon, midnight, talk, and song suggests that the disease was present every hour, every moment of the speaker's life. And in line 12, we are brought into a stark realization where the poetic persona says, I thought that love would last forever. I was wrong. Now, this abrupt admission of love's impermanence heightens the emotional impact of the previous lines. Now, let's look at the impact of the accidental in this poem as it affects grief. Accidental or the omission of conjunction plays a crucial role in conveying the speaker's grief. The absence of connectors between phrases creates a sense of disjointedness, reflecting the speaker's emotional fragmentation. So their thoughts come out in rapid succession without a logical or cohesive structure, mirroring how grief can overwhelm and distort the usual flow of language. Like grief takes over everything, takes over the whole of you, especially when you give room for it, as in the case of our poetic persona in this poem. So this technique adds to the sense of emotional turmoil the speaker is experiencing. Now that we're concluding, I would like you to consider and reflect on this question. How does the speaker's use of metaphor and accidental emphasize the intensity of their grief and loss in these lines? That is lines 9 to 12. You may want to think about how these literary devices shape the emotional weight of the poem and deepen the impact of the speaker's experience. Till I come your way again, have a good time. Bye bye. See you in my next video.